So hello students, today we are doing coordinate geometry and we will be solving questions from paper 2 and paper 4. So I have chosen some of the papers. So as you can see, this is May-June 2022 0580/21 paper, and we will be doing only the coordinate geometry questions. So I will be directly taking you to the coordinate geometry questions instead of wasting time and finding the questions, because I have already selected those questions for you. Okay, so for this paper, this question 27 is of the coordinate geometry. So now, here you can see question. The line y equal to x plus 1 intersects the graph of y equals x square minus 3x minus 11 at the points A and B. Okay, find the coordinates of A and the coordinates of B. You must show all your working. So see, there are two equations. One is of line and one is of graph. So what we have to do, we have to find the point of intersection. So what we can do, we can write x plus 1 equals, now this equation, x square minus 3x minus 11. Now you take these to the right hand side. So this will be x square. This will be minus x. So minus 3x minus x is minus 4x. And this is minus 11. When you take it to that side, this is also minus 1. So minus 11 minus 1 is minus 12. This is equals to 0. Now we do the middle term split. Now see the product, you see the coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant term is minus 12. So you have to find two numbers whose product is minus 12 and sum is minus 4. So we see that there are two numbers are minus 6 and plus 2. Plus 2, because if you find the product of these two, the product of these two is minus 12 and sum will be minus 4. So now doing the middle term splitting, so this is x square minus 6x plus 2x minus 12 equals 0. Now see, we can take x common from here. So this is x minus 6, and from here we can take plus 2 common. So this will be x minus 6 equals 0. So now we can take x minus 6 common. So x minus 6, x plus 2 equals 0. So to solve this, we know that either using the null factor law, either x minus 6 equal to 0, this implies x equals 6, or x plus 2 equals 0, this implies x equals minus 2. Now see, when x equals 6, what is y? So we can substitute it over here. So y will be substituting x as 6, 6 plus 1, that equals 7. So one of the coordinate is 6, 7, and when x is minus 2, substituting over here only, so you get y equals minus 2 plus 1. So that equals, actually minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So other coordinate is minus 2, minus 1. So hence we have the two coordinates. A, you can write 6, 7. For A, 6, 7, and for B, it's minus 2, minus 1, and for B, it's minus 2, minus 1. So these will be the two coordinates. Okay. Now I'm taking the question from this paper. This is of October, November 2000. As you can see, October, November 2022. It's 23 paper. So the question 8 is of trigonometry question. So we are directly going to the question 8. Okay. Now, this is basically an easy question. See, A is the point minus 3, 5. B is point 5, 2. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line A. See, if just take point A as minus 3, 5 and point B as 5, 2. Now consider point M to be the midpoint whose coordinates is x, y. Now considering this as x1, y1 and this as x2, y2. So what will be x? So for the midpoint, x will be, we know that x will be x1 plus x2 by 2. That means minus 3 plus 5 by 2, which is equals 2 by 2, which is equals 1. For the y, we have y1 plus y2 by 2, that means 5 plus 2 by 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 by 2 is 3.5. 3.5. So the coordinates of midpoint is 1, x is 1 and y is 3.5. So these are the midpoints of the points A and B. Now the next question is actually question number 16, which is of coordinate geometry. Yeah. Now see, a kite is drawn on a coordinate grid. Now a kite. The diagonals of the kite intersects at point minus 2 comma minus 5. So see, kite is something like this. You can consider this as the kite, and these are the diagonals. So the point of intersection of these diagonals is, consider minus 2 comma minus 5. Okay, one diagonal has an equation y equals 4x plus 3. So consider this as an equation y equals 4x plus 3. Now find the equation of the other diagonal of the kite. Give your answer in the form y equals mx plus c. So other diagonal of the kite. See, we know that the diagonals of the kite are perpendicular to each other. So this line, this line is perpendicular to this line. Okay, now we can find the slope of this line, this vertical line. So if you compare it with y equals mx plus c, the slope of this line m is 4. Now how to get the slope of this line? We know that this line is perpendicular to the given line. It's perpendicular to the given line. Okay, so we know that, consider this as m1 and taking the slope of this line as m2, and we know that if these two lines are perpendicular, the product of the slope m1 m2 equals minus 1. So m1 is 4, m2 we have to find m2, this equals minus 1. So what will be m2? m2 will be minus 1 by 4. So the slope of this line is minus 1 by 4. So now for this line we have slope gradient as minus 1 by 4, and it passes to the same point because this is the point through which this line also passes, is minus 2 comma minus 5. So we can write the equation as y equals mx plus c. We know that m is over here is minus 1 by 4 plus c. Now, now to get the value of c, we substitute these points, minus 2 comma minus 5. Sorry, this should be x. So now taking the value of x as minus 2 and y as minus 5. So this will be minus 5 equals minus 1 by 4. X is what? Minus 2 plus c. Now see, this minus minus will become plus, minus and minus will become plus, and this goes 2 times, so this is half. So this will be minus 5. Now this is plus 1 by 2 over here, this will be minus 1 by 2, which will be c. So now take the LCM, this goes 1 times 2, 5 to the 10 minus 10, this goes 1 times minus 1 equals c. So c is minus 11 by 2. So we have got the value of c as 11 by 2. So we can substitute the value of c over here. The equation of y will be, this will be minus 1 by 4x and then minus 11 by 2. So this is the equation of the other diagonal, this diagonal, which is our answer. Okay. Now for the next paper, you can see the next question is from this paper, Feb March 2022, and this is paper 22. So actually fifth question is of coordinate. Okay. This is also so easy. See, write down the gradient of the line y equals 5x plus 7. See, you simply compare it with the general equation y equals mx plus c, and we can see that this m is actually 5. So the slope of this over is 5. Okay, now find the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis. Now see, if you consider this as the coordinate axis and this is the line which over here it crosses the y-axis. So at y-axis, what is x? You can see the x is 0 at the y-axis. So simply put 0 over here. So y will be 5 into 0 is 0 plus 7, which is 7. So y is 7. We know that x is 0, y is 7. So what will be the coordinates of the point? 0 as x is 0, y we have calculated out to be 7. This is 7. So this is the coordinates 0, 7. Our next question is question 16. So I'm directly going to the question 16. Yeah. Now see, they have given you the like this type of a grid. A is the point minus 6, 5, B is the point minus 2, 3. Okay, so here is minus 6, 5. Yeah, minus 6, 5. And B is point minus 2, 3. Minus 2, minus 3. Sorry. Okay. Now see, find the equation of a straight line L that passes through point A and B. Okay, give your answer in the form y equal to mx plus c. So basically, see, if you join this line, please use the scale when you are joining this line. Actually, I'm joining by the rough hand. So you can find the slope. See, you can find the slope by joining these, and you know this is rise, this one is rise, and you do rise by run. Okay, you can find the slope. But what I am doing over here is I am using the formula. So see, A is minus 6, 5, and B is minus 2, minus 3. B is minus 2, minus 3, taking this as x1, y1, x2, y2. See, first of all, what I am doing is that I am finding the slope. I am finding the slope of AB. So that is given by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. That is y2 is what? Minus 3 minus y1 is 5, 5. Minus 3 minus 5. Then x2 is minus 2 minus x1, which is minus 5, so minus of minus 6. So minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8, but this will be minus 2, minus minus will become plus, so plus 6. So this is minus 8 upon minus 2 plus 4 is 2, so that equals minus 2. The slope of this line is minus 2. Hence m of this line, you can write m of this line is minus 2. And you know that this line AB, you can take any of the point. It is passing through both A and B. So I'm taking the point A, minus 6, 5. It is passing through point minus 6, 5. So we can write the equation y equals mx plus c over m over here is minus 2. So minus 2x plus c. Now we have to get the value of c. You substitute this point. We are substituting x as minus 6 and y as 5. So 5 equals, this is minus 2. What is x? X is actually minus 6 plus c. So this 5 equals minus 2 minus 6 is 12 plus c. You take 12 to that side, 5 minus 12, that is minus 7. So this implies what is c? C is minus 7. So you substitute the value over here. So y will be minus 2x minus 7. So the y is minus 2x minus 7 is the equation of the line AB, this line AB. Okay. Find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to L and passes through the origin. So they are saying it's perpendicular to L and passes through the origin. So first of all, we know that the slope is minus 2. The slope of this line is minus 2. So we have to find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to this. So you know that if taking this as slope m1 as minus 2, we have to find m2. We know that for the perpendicular m1 m2 equals minus 1, m1 is minus 2, m2 equals minus 1. So what is m2? Minus 1 by minus 2, which is 1 by 2. Hence the slope of this line is 1 by 2. So we can write this y equals mx plus c. What is m? M is half 1 by 2 of this. So 1 by 2 x plus c. Now it passes through the origin. Origin means 0, 0. X is 0. If you substitute x is 0 and y is 0 over here, 1 by 2 into 0 plus c, you will get c as 0 only. So basically the equation of this line y will be equals to 1 by 2x. So that means the equation of the line perpendicular to AB is this, y equals to half x. So this is the answer. Now coming on to the next question. So next question is, as you can see, is from the paper May-June 2019. This is paper 21. So we see Actually, the question number 26, 23, 24, 26 is of coordinate geometry. Yeah. Now, here's the question. The line L passes through points this and this. Find the equation of the line L. See again, you have been given 2 points. So first of all, our main thing is to find the slope of the line which is passing through these 2 points. Consider this as x1, y1, and this as x2, y2. We know that the slope of a line which is passing through these points is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. And that is equals to y2 is actually 9 minus of minus 3 upon x2. X2 is 6 minus x1 is 0. So basically minus of minus 3 will become plus. So 9 plus 3 is 12 and this is actually 6. So this will be 2. So the slope of this line is 2. Now the slope of this line is 2 and it and you can take any point from this point. So the slope is 2 and it's passing through 0 comma minus 3. Okay. So now we can write the equation as y equals mx plus c. What is m over here? 2. So 2x plus c. Now we have to calculate the value of c. So substitute x as 0, y as minus 3. So this is minus 3 equals 2 into 0 plus c. So this will become 0. So basically what is c? C is minus 3. So substitute c as minus 3 in this equation. You get y equals 2x minus 3 as the equation of this line. Okay, now the B part. Find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to line L and passes through point 0, 2. Okay, we know that the above line has a slope 2. So consider this line M1 has slope 2. Now we have to find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to this. So you have to find actually M2. We know that when the lines are perpendicular, product of M1 M2 is minus 1. So 2 into M2 equals minus 1. What will the slope of this line? Minus 1 by 2. So the slope of this line is minus 1 by 2. So we can write y equal to mx plus c. Y is minus half x plus c. Now we have to calculate the value of c. So we substitute these 2 points, x as 0, y as 2. So this is 2 equals. Now when the x is 0, this whole term will become 0. Because minus half into 0, this whole term will be 0 plus c. So what is c? C will be 2. So you can substitute c over here. So the equation will be y equals minus half x plus c is what? C is 2. So this is the equation of the line minus half x plus 2, which is perpendicular to it. Okay. So now coming on to our next question. This is from the paper May-June 2019, paper 23. So we directly go to the question 5th, which is of coordinate geometry. Okay. So find the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis. See again, if these are the coordinates, and this is the line. So over here you see when it crosses the y-axis. So what is x over here? Over the y-axis, x is actually 0. So what do? You just substitute x equal to 0 over here. If you substitute x equal to 0, what you get? Y equals this thing 3 into 0 is actually 0 minus 8. So what is y? Y is minus 8. So actually the line must be going like this because we have got x as minus 8. You can remove this line. So the same thing, you put x equal to 0 because on the y-axis, the x is always 0. So the coordinates will be, we know that x is 0, y is minus 8. So these are the coordinates. Okay, write down the gradient of the line y equals 3x minus 8. Simply compare it with y equal to mx plus c. So what is m? M is 3. So the slope of this line is 3. So the slope of this line. Okay, done. So now the next question is question number 15. So you are directly going to the question number 15 of this paper. Yeah. Okay. Keep it over here. A is the point 7 comma 12, B is the point 2 comma minus 1. Find the length of AB. So see, we know that we have to apply the distance formula. So if you consider this as x1, y1 as one point, another point as x2, y2. So first of all, what is the distance formula? Distance formula is under root of y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. So this is the distance formula. So the length of AB, that will be whole under root y2 minus y1 is actually minus 1 minus 1 minus 12 minus 1 minus 12 whole square plus x2 minus x1 is 2 minus 7 whole square. So this is equals under root of minus 1 minus 12 is minus 13 whole square plus this is minus 5. I'm very sorry for this. This is square actually. This is square. Minus 5 whole square. So see, minus 13 whole square, that will be positive only, which is 169 plus this one is minus 5 whole square is same as 5 square. So that is 25. 25 whole under root. So 169 plus 25 is how much is under root 194. And if you use the calculator, you will get 13.92. So the distance between the line or the length of the line AB is 13.92. That is the length of the line, or yeah, the length of AB is 13.92. Okay. So our next question is from the paper Feb March 2019, paper 22. 22 is the paper. So we directly go to the question number 23. 23. Okay. Now again, A is the point 2 comma 3. B is the point 7 comma minus 5. Okay. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. Yeah, we know that if you take point A as this, which is 2 comma 3, and this is the point B, just consider 7 comma minus 5, and you consider M as a midpoint X comma Y. So this is X1, this is Y1, this is X2, this is Y2. Now see, what is X? X will be X1 plus X2 by 2. So that is what X1 is 2 plus 7 by 2, that is 9 by 2, which is 4.5. So X is 4.5 and Y is Y1 plus Y2 by 2. So that is Y1 is what? 3 plus Y2 is minus 5 by 2. So 3 plus minus 5 is actually minus 2 by 2, that equals minus 1. So the coordinates are 4.5 and minus 1. So these are the coordinates. And you have to find the equation of a line through A that is perpendicular to AB. Okay, that is perpendicular to AB. Give your answer in the form y equal to mx plus c. Okay, so first of all, again we have to find the slope of these points. So A is 2 comma 3. Take this as x1 y1. B is 7 comma minus 5. Take this as x2 y2. Now what is the slope? The gradient is given as y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So y2 is minus 5 minus 3. Y1 is actually 3. So y2 minus y1, so is minus 5 minus 3. X2 is 7 minus x1 is 2. So this is what? This is minus 8. And 7 minus 2 is actually 5. Okay. So we have got the slope of AB. But we have to find an equation which is perpendicular to this line. So take this as M1 is minus 8 by 5. You have to find M2. We know that the product for the perpendicular line M1, M2 equals minus 1. So this is minus 8 by 5 into M2 equals minus 1. So what will be M2? m2 will be minus 1 upon minus 8 by 5. Minus minus will become positive. So this is 5 by 8. So the slope over here is 5 by 8. So now if you write the equation y equals mx plus c, that m is what, 5 by 8, so 5 by 8 plus c. Now it's perpendicular to AB, and the point is that it is passing through the point. You have to find the value of c actually. Okay, so it is passing through point A actually. A. So 2 comma 3. So we are substituting 2 comma 3. Let's write 2 comma 3, or here it is A. So take this as x, this as y. So y is 3 equals 5 by 8. What is x? X is 2 plus c. Cancel. This will get 4. 4 over here. So 3 minus 5 by 4. Because over here is plus 5 by 4. If you change the side, take it to left, is minus 5 by 4 equals c. So what is 3 minus 5 by 4? So what you can do, you can just put 1 over here. This is 4. This goes 4 times. 3 4s are 12 minus 1 times 5 c. This is 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 by 4. So we have c as 7 by 4. You can substitute over here. So y will be, final equation will be 5 by 8x plus 7 by 4. So that is your answer. So our next question is, as you can see, it's from May June 2019, but this is actually paper 4, which is 42. That's the paper 42. So the question is actually 4. So we'll directly go to the question 4. Now question 4 is, okay, question 4 is the equation of straight line. The equation of straight line is 2y equals 3x plus 4. Find the gradient of this line. So yeah, see, this is 2y equals 3x plus 4, but we have to convert it to of the form y equals mx plus c. So what you will do, we will multiply throughout by 2. So 2y by 2, this will become y equals, this will be 3 by 2x plus 4 by 2, that is 2. So now we'll compare it with y equals mx plus c. So what is m? The gradient of the line m is what? 3 by 2. So what is the slope? Slope is 3 by 2, or you can write 1.5 also, comparing with this. Okay, next question. Sorry, part 2. Find the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis. Now see, crosses the y-axis, as we have already discussed. If this is the coordinate axis, so if this is the line, and over here you see the x coordinate is 0. So in the equation, if we use this equation, which is actually of this form only, so what we do, we just put x equal to 0. So in this y equals 3 by 2, put x equal to 0. So this is 0 plus 2. So obviously this will become 0. What is y? Y will be 2. We know that x is 0 over here. So this is 0 comma 2. The coordinates will be 0 comma 2. That will be the coordinates. B part. The diagram shows a straight line L. Okay, so this is a straight line. You can see it. This is the y coordinate, which is 0 comma 6, and this one is the x coordinate 3 comma 0. Find the equation of the line. So see, for the equation of the line, we should know the slope of this line. So for the slope of this line, either when you have the coordinates, you can use the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that we have already discussed and we will be discussing. And also we can use the formula, like, if the slope m is given by rise by run. If you know this, rise is the y intercept, not intercept, y interval, and run is the x interval. Now one point you should note is this is the coordinate axis, and when you go from left to right, if the line goes like this, then this has a positive slope. And when you go from left to right, like left to right, and the line goes like this, so this will have the negative slope. As you can see, this will have a negative slope, so we can put negative sign over here. So what's the rise? Rise is actually y. You can see it's a 6. Run is actually 3. See, this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. So what's the slope? The slope of this line is minus 2. Hence, m is minus 2. And also we know that the line crosses through point, not crosses, it passes through point 3 comma 0. So it is passing through point 3 comma 0. Now using this, y equals, writing the equation mx plus c, we can write m as minus 2. So this will be y equals minus 2x plus c. Now we have to find the value of c. So since the line is passing through 3 comma 0, so we can substitute x as 3 and y as 0. So this is 0 equals, this is minus 2. This goes 3 times plus c. So this is minus 6 plus c. What is c? The 6, c is actually 6. So the equation of the line, you can substitute it over here. Equation of the line will be y equals minus 2x plus 6. That is the equation of the line, of the given line. Okay, next part. Now they are saying find the equation of a line perpendicular to line L that passes through 9 comma 3. Okay, we know that the equation of this line was m equals minus 2. This was the slope of this line. So we can take this m1 as minus 2, and we have to find the equation of line that is perpendicular. So we have to find m2. We know that for perpendicular line, the product of slope m1 m2, that equals minus 1. So this is minus 2 into m2 equals minus 1. So what is m2? m2 is minus 1 by minus 2, that is 1 by 2. So the slope of this line is 1 by 2. M, you can take m as 1 by 2, and it passes through 9 comma 3. So writing the equation, y equals mx plus c. We all know that m is what? M is 1 by 2. So y equals half x plus c. Substituting the values of x and y, x as 9, y as 3. So this is 3 equals, this is 9 by 2 because x is 9. So half into 9 is 9 by 2 plus c. So over here is 3, 9 by 2 is actually 4.5. So when you take it to that side, so this will be 3 minus 4.5 equals c. That means what is c? C will be minus 1.5. 3 minus 4.5 is minus 1.5, that is c. So we can substitute it over here. So this is y equals half x minus c is 1.5, or instead of half you can write 0.5x minus 1.5. So that will be the equation of the line. Okay, now the c part. A is the point 8 comma 5, B is the point minus 4 comma 1. Calculate the length of AB. Let's see. You can consider this as x1, y1, this as x2, y2. Now the distance formula is, what's the distance formula? Distance formula is under root of y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. That's the distance formula. So the length of AB, we will be applying this formula, that is root. Now see, y2 minus y1. y2 is 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 whole square plus x2 minus x1. x2 is what? Minus 4 minus 8. Minus 8 whole square. So we know that this is minus 4. This is under root of minus 4 whole square plus this is minus 12 whole square. We know that minus 4 is 16 plus 12 whole square is 144. So if you add them up, you will get under root of 160. And it's under root of 160. So now here we can use calculator. So under root of 160 will give you 12.649 something. So rounding it off, you will get 12.65. So that is the length of this graph. Okay. Find the coordinates of midpoint of AB. Yeah. See, if this is, we have already taken x1, y1, x2, y2. We know that for the midpoint, the x coordinate of the midpoint will be x1 plus x2 by 2 x1 is 8, x2 is minus 4. So 8 minus 4 by 2, this is 8 by 2, that equals 4. Sorry, this is a mistake. This is not 8. Actually, 8 minus 4 is 4 by 2, so this will be 2. So x coordinate is 2, and the y will be, you take the average of y1 plus y2 by 2. So what is y1 is 5, y2 is 1, y plus 1 by 2, that is 6 by 2, which is equals to 3. So 2 comma 3 will be the midpoint of AB. So, and students, please, if you like the video, do like and share with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, the National Classes. Okay, now moving on to the next question, which is from a different paper. So here is the paper. This is of, you can see, this is of May-June 2019, and this is paper 43. Okay, so we'll directly go to the question number 7. Seventh question is of coordinate geometry. As you know, we are solving for the coordinate geometry only. So here is the question 7th. Okay, a straight line joins the points A and C. Okay, find the equation of line AC in the form y equal to mx plus c. So see, in the form y equal to mx plus c, okay, first of all we should know what is the slope of this line. So m is the slope of this line and we consider this as x1, this as y1, x2, y2. Okay, we know the slope formula is m is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So using this, y2 minus y1 is 9 minus of minus 3. 9 minus, because y1 is actually minus 3, that's why minus 3 upon x2 is what, 1 minus x1 minus of minus 2. So minus of minus 3 will become plus 9. This will 9 plus 3. This will become plus 3. 9 plus 3 is 12. And this will become plus 1 plus 2 is 3. So you cancel this is 4. So the slope of this line is 4. Okay. And we can take any of the points. Suppose we take this point A and it's passing through, because it's passing through both the points. So we'll take only just one point through which it is passing, minus 2, comma minus 3. So if we write the equation y equals 4x plus c, to get the value of c, substitute the value of x and y. So we are substituting the values of x and y. What is x? Minus 2, y is minus 3. So minus 3 equals 4. This is minus 2 plus c. So this is minus 3. This is minus 8 plus c. So if you take minus 8 to that side, that will become positive. So 8 minus 3 will become 5. This implies c will be 5. The value of c is 5 and you can substitute over here. So y equals 4x plus 5. This is the equation of the line. Okay. Now the next part. Calculate the acute angle between AC and the x-axis. Now see, you have to calculate the acute angle. Now AC we know that, see, if you take this as the coordinate axis, okay, let the line be like this. Suppose this is not the actual line, we are supposing. So see, this is the x-axis, this one is the y-axis. Okay, suppose this is theta. Okay, so we know that what is this angle theta is at the angle between AC and the x-axis. So actually C is the y-intercept, so we see it is 5. So I think this line is a bit above the x-axis. Let's draw it like this. Okay, this is the y-intercept, so this is angle theta. We know that tan theta is what? Tan theta is the slope m, and we know that what's the slope? Slope is actually, we have calculated 4 over here. So just do tan theta equals 4. So what is theta? Theta is tan inverse 4. Tan inverse 4. So what is tan inverse? Now using our calculator, tan inverse 4, if we do, so that is giving us 75.96. So this theta is 75.96 degrees. So our answer is 75.96 degree. That's the acute angle which is making with the x-axis. Now C part. ABCD is a kite. Okay. So let's draw, in fact, a rough diagram of a kite. Now consider this is a kite. Okay. Now this is a kite where AC is a longer diagonal. If this is A, then this is C. This is a longer diagonal of the kite. B, so obvious this will be B, this will be D, and this is the shorter diagonal. The point B is, so they have given you the coordinates of B, which is 3.5, 2. Okay. Find the equation of the line BD in the form y equals mx plus c. Okay, see, we already know what's the slope of AC. Because this line AC, because we know the slope of AC is actually 4, as you can see. So, and also this diagonal in a kite, the diagonal AC and BD, they are perpendicular. That means BD is perpendicular to AC. If you consider slope of AC as 4 and M2 is the slope of BD, so we have to find this. So we know that the product of perpendicular lines is -1. Slope of the product of perpendicular line is -1. M1 is 4 into M2 is -1. So what is M2 is -1/4. So here we have the slope of this line BD. M is -1/4 and is passing through point 3.5, 2. So see, we can write y equals mx plus c. So this y equals -1/4x plus c. Now we substitute the value. This is x, this is y. Okay, so this becomes 2 equals -1/4. X is 3.5 plus c. Now, to solve this, see, this is -3.5/4. So when you take it to that side, this will be 2 plus 3.5/4 equals c. So if we put it in our calculator and find the value of c, 3.5 divided by 4 is actually 0.875 plus 2 is 2.875. So c is 2.875 and we can substitute the value of c in this equation. So this y will be, see, -1/4, if you want to write in decimal, that's fine, minus 0.25x plus 2.875. This will be the equation of the line BD. You can take this as, if you want to take it as fraction, that's fine. Otherwise, 28.75 is also correct. Okay. Second, the diagonals AC and BD intersect at -0.5, 3. Work out the coordinates of D. So see, if this was our diagram, let's draw it over here. Let's draw it over here. This is A, B, C, D. Join this. Okay. We have the coordinates of B as 3.5, 2. We know that they are intersecting. The diagonals AD and BD intersect at, so this is -0.5, 3. And we have to calculate the coordinates of D. The coordinates of D take x, y. Now, we should know that in a kite, this bigger diagonal AC is actually bisecting this diagonal. In a kite, the bigger diagonal is the line of symmetry of this kite. So this will be, take this point as M. If this point is M and AC is actually the perpendicular bisector, that means DM equals to MB, that means M is the midpoint of DB. Now using that midpoint formula, so M we know is -0.5, so -0.5 x coordinate of the midpoint equals x plus x coordinate of this, 3.5/2. So you cross multiply, -0.5 into 2 is actually -1. This is -1 equals x plus 3.5. You take 3.5 to that side, that will become negative. So -1 minus 3.5 is -4.5, that equals x. Now to calculate y, I'll put a line over here. Y will be, see, the midpoint coordinate is 3. So 3 equals y plus 2 by 2. That's the midpoint formula. So 3 into 2 is what? 3 into 2 is 6 equals y plus 2. You take 2 on that side, negative 6 minus 2 is 4. So y is 4. And the coordinates of midpoint is minus 4.5, comma 4. That's the coordinates of the midpoint. Yeah, I hope you understood this. And our next question is from a different paper. You can see this is of October-November 2022. This is actually paper 42. So its eighth question is of coordinate geometry. Let's directly go to the question 8. This is question 8. Okay, now let's start. AB is a line with midpoint M. A is the point 2, 3, M is the midpoint 12, 7. Find the coordinates of B. Yeah, that's fine if you consider this A as 2, 3, 2, 3. This is A. This M is the midpoint. The coordinates of midpoint is given, and we take the coordinates of B as x, y. Now using the midpoint theorem, midpoint formula. So this 12, the coordinate of the midpoint x-axis equals 2 plus x, 2 plus x by 2. So this becomes 24 equals 2 plus x. You take 2 to that side, so that will become 22 equals x. So this is x is 22. To calculate y, what you do? Y, I'm writing it over here. 7, we take the y coordinate of the midpoint 7. This is equals to y coordinate of this 3 plus y by 2. Cross multiply, this becomes 14 equals 3 plus y. Take 3 to that side, will be negative. 14 minus 3 is 11. So the coordinates of B is, so this y is actually 11. So coordinates of B is 22, 11. Okay, now the B part. The B part is, show that the equation of perpendicular bisector of AB is 2y plus 5x equals 74. Okay, see, first of all, no, just write the points over here. It's saying AB. So A is actually 2, 3. And what was B? Coordinates of B, yeah, we found the coordinates of B, 22, 11. Now see, consider this. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. First of all, we have to find the slope of AB. So the slope of AB, M, that will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So y2 minus y1 is 11. 11 is y2. Minus y1 will be 3. And x2 is 22. Minus x1 is 2. So 11 minus 3 is actually 8. 22 minus 2 is 20. So this goes 4 by 10. And this again goes 2 by 5. So the slope of AB is, basically the slope of AB is 2 by 5. Now, but we have to find the line which is perpendicular to AB. Again, take this as M1 as 2 by 5. We have to find M2 of the given line. We know that the product of the slopes, the product of the slope is minus 1. M1, M2 is minus 1. So 2 by 5 into M2 equals minus 1. So what is M2? M2 is, you cross multiply, this will be minus 5 by 2. Okay. So now we write the equation y equals minus, like y equals mx plus c, over m is minus 5 by 2. So minus 5 by 2x plus c. To calculate the value of c, we know that it passes through point A, 2, 3. So you take 2, 3. You take y 3. This is minus 5 by 2. What is x? X is actually 2. X is it is finding. Oh, no, it's not passing. It's showing the perpendicular bisector of AB. Oh, I'm very sorry for this. No. It is not passing through. Actually, it will be this perpendicular bisector. No. So it will be passing to the midpoint M. M is the midpoint. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. M is the midpoint. 12,7. So it is passing through 12,7. Oh, sorry for this. So you take x as 12, y as 7. So this is 7 equals minus 5 by 2. X is actually 12 plus c. This goes 6 times. Minus 5 into 6 is minus 30. 7 equals minus 30 plus c. So when it goes to that side, it becomes positive. So 30 plus 7 is 37 is c. So 37 is c. Sorry for this. We can substitute the value of c as 37. Okay, now substituting the value of c as 37. So this y equals minus 5 by 2x plus 37. Now see what you do. It's upon 2. So you multiply throughout equation by 2. So this becomes 2y equals 2 will get cancelled over minus 5x plus 37 times 2 is, we know that using calculator, 37 times 2 is 74. So this is 74. You take 5x to that side. So 2y, this will be positive, plus 5x equals 74. So this is what we have to prove. 2x plus 5y hence proved equals 74. Yeah, good. So now going to the C part. Okay. The perpendicular bisector AB passes through the point N. Okay. The point N has coordinates 2, and find the value of it. Yeah, see, the best part is that we have the equation of this perpendicular bisector, which is this one. So you just substitute 2, just write 2y plus 5x equals 74. It is passing through 2, n, so take x as 2, y as n. So this is 2n plus 5, x is 2 equals 74. So this is 10. So what is 2n? 2n equals 74 minus 10 is 64. N is 64 divided by 2. 64 by 2 is actually 32. 32. So the value of n is 32. Oh, sorry. I'm writing n over here. Value of n is 32. Yeah. Now see, D. Points A, M, N form a triangle. Find the area of triangle. Now see, A, M, and N. So let's talk about the coordinates. See, A is what? 2, 3. M is, we know that the point M was 12, 7. Yeah, see here, 12, 7. 12, 7. And what is N? N, I think, yeah, it has coordinates 2, 32. So 2, 32. Okay, now see, suppose this is the coordinate axis. Now, where will be point 2, 3? Like if you consider this as x, 2, 3 will be here. This is point A, which is 2, 3. We are writing the coordinates also. M is, sorry, we write for N. N is because N is 2, 32. See, their x coordinate is same, but over here, Y, N must be like over here, which is 2, 32. So we can join this line, A to N. And where is M? M will be like, this is 12 over here, 7 points might be like this. Yeah. So this is, you can consider this as the point M, which is 12, 7. Now see, this is the base of the triangle AN. So what's the value of AN? We can see the coordinate is 32 and this is 3. So if we have to find the base, which is AN, that is simply the y interval 32 minus 3. 32 minus 3, that is what, 29. And about the height. See, height is actually this part. We know that over here, the x value, we are finding the x value. This was 2 and over x over here is 12. So basically 12 minus 2, you will get the height as, sorry for this, why I'm writing 10, actually I'm directly the answer, which is 10. 12 minus 2 is actually 10. So area of a triangle is half into base into height. We have the base as 29, so this is half into 29 into 10. So this goes 5 times. Now what is 29 into 5? Using our calculator, 29 into 5, that is 145. that is 145. So that's the area of the triangle. So we have used, you can see how we have used the coordinates. Okay, for our next question, actually it's from a different paper. So as you can see, this is of May June 2022, paper 42. Okay, so the question number is actually 3. So if we could directly go to the question 3. Yeah, a line L joins the point F and G. Calculate the length of line L. Okay, that's easy again. So this, you consider this as x1, y1, this as x2, y2. Now line, we know that the distance formula is under root of, this is y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. Okay. Okay, so now using this formula, what is y2? Y2 over here is 4 minus y1 over here is 2. 4 minus 2 whole square plus x2 over here is minus 5 minus x1 is 3. Minus 5 minus 3 whole square. So 4 minus 2, we know that that's 2. 2 square plus this is minus 8 whole square. Actually, this is under root of 4. Minus 8 whole square is 64. So that's 64. So under root of 68. So this is under root of 68. Now using our calculator, under root of 68. This is 8 point. You can round it off to 8.25. That is 8.25. The length of line L. Okay, find the equation of perpendicular bisector of line in the form y equal to mx plus c. So we are dealing with this line only, L. So first of all, we have to find the slope of this point of fg, which is actually y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is y2? 4 minus y1 is 2 upon x2 is minus 5, x1 is minus 3. 4 minus 2 is 2, minus 5 minus 3 is minus 8. So this is this is minus 1 by 4, which is the slope of line FG. But we have to find the line which is perpendicular to this. Again, doing the same thing. Consider this as, sorry for this. Consider this as M1. Now we have to find the slope M2. We know that the perpendicular line, the product of slope of perpendicular line is minus 1. M1 is minus 1 by 4 into M2 equals, this is, sorry, minus 1. So what is M2? M2 is minus 1 upon whole minus 1 by 4. Minus minus become positive, and this will be reciprocated to 4 by 1, which is equals to 4. So the equation of the perpendicular bisector, we are using MS4. So perpendicular bisector of the line, so MS4. And also see, this is actually we have to find the point also through which this line is passing. So over here is written that the perpendicular bisector of this line. So bisector means the midpoint. Okay, so bisector is the midpoint, so we have to find the midpoint of F and G. So midpoint X will be x1 plus x2 by 2. So we know that 3 minus 5, 3 minus 5 by 2, which is 3 minus 5 is minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1, and y will be y1 plus y2 by 2, means the y coordinate of the midpoint. Y1 is 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 by 2, which is 6 by 2, that equals 3. So minus 1 comma 3. So this has a slope 4 and it passes through point minus 1 comma 3. So we can write y equals mx, m is 4, 4x plus 3, sorry, 4x plus c, and then we can substitute the values of x and y. X is minus 1, y is 3. So this is 3 equals 4 into minus 1 plus c. This is minus 4. You take it to left side, that becomes plus. 3 plus 4 is 7. C is 7. You can substitute over here. So y equals 4x plus 7. That's the equation of the line. Okay. Now, it's saying the point H lies on the y-axis such that the distance GH is 13 units. Okay. Find the coordinates of two possible position of H. Okay, see, it lies on the y-axis, so we can take the H coordinates as 0, y. Since it is on the y-axis, the x coordinate is 0. And G, what's the coordinates of G? Is minus 5, 4. So we have G as minus 5, 4. Okay, now they have given the distance 13 units. So using the formula under root of y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. So using this under root of, this is y2, okay, writing here x1, this will be clear, y1, x2, y2. Okay, first is y2 minus y1, that means 4 minus y whole square plus x2 minus x1 minus 5 minus 0 whole square equals 13. Okay, so this will be under root 4 minus y whole square. See, this is minus 5 minus 0 is actually minus 5. Okay, and minus 5 whole square is becomes plus 25 equals 13. Now see, you remove the root. So this will be 4 minus, squaring both sides. This will be plus, sorry for this, actually write it properly. This is plus 25 equals 13 square, which is 169. Now take 25 to that side. 4 minus y equals 169 minus 25 is actually 144. This is square. So now you're taking root on all. Now when you take the root on both sides, no, take root on both sides. This will be 4 minus y equals, this is 144. So this will be actually plus minus 12. Okay. So now we will get the two values of y. See, first of all, 4 minus y equals plus 12. Take positive. So you take y to that side, that will be positive, 12 to that side. So this will be 4 minus 12 equals y. 4 minus 12 is minus 8. So one of the coordinate is minus 8. Since x is 0, you can write 0, minus 8. And for the other one, you take 4 minus y equals minus 12. Again, you take y on that side, minus 12 on that side. That will become positive. So this will be 4 plus 12 equals y. So over here is 16. Y equals 16. So we know that x is 0 and the y will be 16. So these are the two coordinates. These are the two possible coordinates of H. Okay. Now the next question is from the other paper only, which is, as you can see, it's of May-June 2022, paper 43. So actually question number 8 is of the coordinate geometry. Let's directly go to the question number 8. Okay. Now see, A has coordinates minus 2, 7, B has coordinates 1, minus 5, and C has coordinates 5, 4. My goodness, they have given 3. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line AB. So we have considering only these 2 points. So midpoint is x coordinate will be just x1 plus x2 by 2. So let's remove this. We are taking A and B only. So this will be x1, this will be y1, this will be x2, this will be y2. x1 plus x2 by 2 minus 2 plus 1 by 2, which is minus 1 by 2. Okay. And y will be y1 plus y2 by 2, 7 minus 5 by 2, that is 2 by 2, which is 1. So you have the coordinates as minus 1 by 2. You can write this as minus 0.5. So minus 0.5 and this is 1. Okay. Now they are saying find AC. See, this is actually a vector. For the AC, we know that you do the position vector of C. For C, you can write C as 5, 4. Oh my God, not like this. 5, 4, yeah. 5, 4 minus position vector of A, which is minus 2, 7. Minus 2, 7. Now 5 minus of minus 2, that is actually 7. And 4 minus 7 is minus 3. So what is AC? That is 7 and minus 3. So you should remember that AC is basically, when you write for the vector AC, so it's position vector of C, As you can see, I have written C coordinates. C, this is C, 5, 4, and the position vector of A minus 2, 7. Position vector of A. Okay. Now modulus. Modulus, we know that the modulus of AC will be under root of, this is 7 square, plus minus 3 square. This is under root of, this is 49 plus 9. So 49 plus 9, what is 49 plus 9? Is actually 58 under root of 58 under root of 58. That gives you 7.625. So you can round it off to 7.62. So you can round it off to 7.62. Okay. B. Sorry. Fourth part. Find the equation of line AB. Give your answer in the form y equal to mx plus c. Okay. So we are the points minus 2, 7 and B is 1, minus 5. So just write it over here. C is minus 2, 7. B is 1, minus 5. Take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Now, equation of the line, you need the slope first. So we are finding the slope, that is m equals y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is y2? Minus 5 minus 7 upon x2 is what? 1 minus of minus 2. So that is minus 12 upon, this is plus 2, minus number 3. So the slope of this is minus 4. Yeah, so we have m as minus 4. We can write y equal to mx plus c. This is minus 4x plus c. And we can take this point because it's line AB only. It is passing through minus 2, 7. So substituting x as minus 2, y as 7, we'll get c. So this is 7 equals minus 4 into minus 2 plus c. Minus 4 into minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 8 is minus 1. So minus 1 equals c. Okay, so we can substitute minus 1 over in this equation. So our equation will be minus 4x minus 1. Yeah, that's the answer. Now, fifth part. Find the equation of a line perpendicular to AB that passes through point C. Okay, so see, we have already calculated the slope of AB. That was minus 4. Okay, so we have to find for the line. So we have to find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB. Okay, we already know the slope of AB, which is minus 4. So here we know the slope of AB is minus 4. And we have to take this as m1 as minus 4. We have to find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to AB. So let the slope be m2. So we have to find that m2. So we know that if the lines are perpendicular, the product of their slope is minus 1. So m1, m2 equals minus 1. So this is minus 4 into m2 equals minus 1. So here m2 is minus 1 by minus 4, which is 1 by 4. And it passes through point C. So what was point C? Point C was 5, 4. You see the coordinates 5, 4. So C is 5, 4. Okay. So now see, the required line slope is 1 by 4. So y equal to mx plus c, y equals 1 by 4 x plus c. So we substitute the value of x as 5, y as 4 since it is passing to this point C, and we get the value of c. So y is 4 equals x is 5, so 1 by 4 into 5 plus c. So this is 5 by 4. So 4 minus 5 by 4, because this is positive, you take it to that side, that will become negative, which is equal c. So you take the LCM as 4, this is 1, this goes 4 times. So 4 4 is 16 minus 5, which is 11 by 4. 11 by 4, which is equals to c. So here we have the equation now. You substitute the value of c over here. So y will be 1 by 4x plus 11 by 4. So that's our answer. Okay. The graph of y equals sorry, y plus 5x equals 8 and y equals 2x square plus 6x minus 13 intersects at point P and Q. Okay, find the coordinates of P and the coordinates of Q. Show all your working. So see, this equation can be written as y equals minus 5x plus 8 and this is y equals 2x square plus 6x minus 13. See, we have to find the point of intersection of P and Q. So you just equate this because both are y. So this will be minus 5x plus 8 equals 2x square plus 6x minus 13. You take all this number to the right hand side. So this will be 2x square. This is 6x. So this was minus 5x. When you change the side, that becomes plus 5 plus 6 is 11x. This is minus 13 minus 8. Minus 13 minus 8 is minus 21 equals 0. So now we have to do the middle term splitting of this. We know that 2 times minus 21 is minus 42 and that means the two numbers whose product is minus 42 and sum should be 11. So minus 42, not minus 42, we can do 42. So let's take 3. So 42, not 2, we are taking 3. This goes 14 times. Yeah, we have the numbers. So this is 14 and minus 3. Okay, because 14 into minus 3 is minus 42. 14 in plus minus 3 is 11. So this is 2x square plus 14x minus 3x minus 21 equals 0. Now you can take 2x common. So this is x plus 7. You can take minus 3 common. This is x plus 7 equals 0. So now you can take x plus 7 common. So x plus 7 is common. So this is 2x minus 3 equals 0. So this implies either by the null factor x plus 7 equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 equals 0. When x plus 7 equal to 0, this implies x equals minus 7. And over here 2x is equals 3. Because this is minus 3, you change the side, this becomes plus 3. X is 3 by 2. So we have two values of x, minus 7 and x is 3 by 2. Now we have to find the coordinates actually. So to get the y, we can use this thing. We can use this value, this thing. We know that y is minus 5x plus 8. So you first substitute the value of x as minus 7. So y is minus 5 times minus 7 plus 8. This is what? This is minus 35 plus 8. Not minus 35, sorry. Minus minus makes it plus. So 35 plus 8 is actually 43. So one of the coordinate is y is 43, x is 7, minus 7 comma 43. Now when x is 3 by 2, y is minus 5. You write 3 by 2 plus 8. So this is minus 15 by 2 plus 8. You take it 1. LCM is 2. This goes minus 15. This goes 2 times. So 8 times 2 is 16. Minus 15 plus 16 is 1. 1 by 2. So here is y is 1 by 2. Other point is 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So these two are the coordinates, the required coordinates. So we can write over here P you can write as minus 7, 43 and Q you can write 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. So that was all for our today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video, you liked it, and we'll see you on the next video. Till then, goodbye.